What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and we are now 1 week away from the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max. March 18th, the Snyder Cut is coming, and already we are seeing that the people who have watched this movie, the early screenings, they are coming away stunned. They are blown away by this thing because everyone is realizing that this is the movie you could have had back in 2017, but instead, Warner Brothers decided to slice and dice it and turn it over to Joss Whedon to make it Avengers Light. And no one liked it. It was an absolute devastating tragedy of a movie. But the Snyder Cut is coming and has people absolutely excited. We have seen over the past week these character teaser trailers that have been released each day, just really building the hype even more, revealing just little tiny bits of what this movie will be for those people who doubted, for those people who didn't think it was going to be a different movie. If you have watched all these teaser trailers and still think that way, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're kind of an idiot, to be honest with you, because it is very clear that this is an entirely different movie. And that's what we're hearing from a lot of people who have actually seen it. Again, Restore the Snyderverse trending right now. Take a look from Leonidas, who screen capped some of the people who did get to see it. Here you have Zach Penn. I had the pleasure of watching hashtag the Snyder Cut at IMAX thanks to Zack Snyder. This is an entirely different work. A new movie. An epic piece of filmmaking. It's so epic it gives you chills and leaves a lump in your throat. It's everything people wanted and more. What's the next one? Gracie the cosplay last. No spoilers, but Warner Brothers will never recover from this. Every fan that fought for this and took crap for it will be vindicated. Right? So what she means by that is obviously they're never going to recover from the public image of putting this movie and deciding to go Joss Whedon's direction, because it is very clear that Warner Brothers does not want this movie to happen. There are factions at Warner Brothers who do not want the Snyder Cut to be a success because it exposes them. And for the people who are so simple that you can't understand that, again, I'm sorry, but you're kind of a fucking idiot if you can't understand that there are some people at Warner Brothers who made the decision to basically push Zack Snyder out and bring Joss Whedon in and have Joss Whedon's version. Those people are going to look really fucking bad when this movie releases and everyone sees what they could have had. Now, Grace Randolph also said something that was very interesting. I had a wonderful evening watching a certain movie. Also, I'm hearing from exciting things from multiple sources. Justice League 2 and 3 might now be possible. Some suits want Zack Snyder to direct Wonder Woman 3, which I think is an excellent idea. The hype is real. Don't let up now. Now, the idea that some people might want Zack Snyder to direct Wonder Woman 3, I guess I can kind of believe that. I don't think that is an actual thing that will happen, to be honest with you. I do think, though, there's a good chance he comes back on as a true producer, truly in control of a lot of things that are happening, like he was for the first Wonder Woman before, Patty Jenkins and Jeff Johns did their own thing with Wonder Woman 2, or Wonder Woman 1984, which was an absolute disaster. But the idea that if this movie is a success, if it is as well received as people think, that there might be future projects that can happen, that is a very real possibility. And even Joe Manganiello, Deathstroke himself, thinks the same thing. Why Joe Manganiello isn't ruling out Zack Snyder's DC Universe continuing post-Justice League. Speaking on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, when asked if he agreed that Zack Snyder's Justice League would stir interest for potential further Snyderverse projects, or even a Deathstroke HBO Max series, Manganiello commented, I agree 100%. However you look at it, it's like, I think there's going to be excitement over continuing what Zack was up to. As for saying goodbye to Deathstroke, he teased, it's also not over. There are little irons in the fire. He also talked about a little bit of what the Deathstroke Origins movie could have been. The Joe Manganiello Deathstroke film was supposed to be a $40 million tight 2-hour origin film directed by Raid director Gareth Evans. He wanted to be an action thriller influenced by South Korean noir films. For some reason, Warner Brothers and Walter Hamada shut this film down. They've done everything they can to shut down the Snyderverse and anything associated with it for a long time. They're going to continue to try to do so. It is up to the fans who already have Restore the Snyderverse trending, to make sure that doesn't happen. Zack wouldn't update the storyboards for Justice League sequels for no reason. Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. The movie isn't even out, and Restore the Snyderverse is already becoming a thing on main media outlets. Yes, there's Grace's tweet right there. And of course, there is supposed to be a massive trend event for Restore the Snyderverse a week after the release on March 25th. That's not even here yet, but big oof for Warner Brothers because people are already asking for it. The fans want this to happen. Even some of the normies that went into it not really knowing what to expect are absolutely loving it. When we saw it leak, when we saw it accidentally leak on HBO Max, a lot of people that saw that were like, wow, this is absolutely phenomenal. Even people that had no idea what they were truly watching. Restore the Snyderverse is going to be a rallying cry for Zack Snyder fans, for DC fans, for anyone that wants to see this continued. And I, for one, am loving it. I cannot wait until we see this. Debbie Snyder for lead executive DC movies and TV. I said what I said, hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. I would be totally down for that. Stephen Colbert, a bell cannot be unrung, hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. It's coming. It is going to be absolutely incredible, the reaction that it gets. There are going to be people that are already dedicated to hate it. Listen, I don't know if I can be objective about it truly. I will try to be as objective as I can when it does come out and I do watch it. But I've been waiting for this thing for 3 years. I've been asking for this thing for 3 years. So in all reality, I am probably going to be hyped out of my fucking mind when I watch this movie. Just a reminder to everyone, we are going to do a massive charity stream, a Geeks and Gamers stream with Zack Snyder involved. Zack will be on the panel. This is going to be a massive charity stream on Uche Waneri's channel. We have already raised $10,500 with 6 days before this stream even starts. So please do. I will put this in the description. Go and set the reminder. Subscribe to Uche's channel because it is going to be huge. Zack will be there. We'll be auctioning off various Justice League memorabilia signed by the cast. It's going to be amazing. But do not forget that. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications. Share this video out there. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.